All right, so the first downhill derby was today. The weather cooperated, which it didn't look early in the week like that was going to happen. Great crowd, great participation, and that's from sponsors, racers, teams, just people showing up. I mean, this for a first-time event, this couldn't have gone off much better.
True. We were very blessed with the weather today. I think if you look back at the last 6 weekends, every Saturday has rained. So for us to get a clear weekend, we were very thankful for that. We're thankful for everyone coming out to support us. We had a great time. We had fun. Nobody got hurt, which is the main important part. And we had some winners. We had some fun cars go down that track. So personal thank you for everybody. But it was a lot of fun. We look forward to doing it next year. So keep your ears and eyes tuned, and we'll let you know details when we have them.
Where did the idea for this come from?
You ever seen Little Rascals?
Yeah.
Little Rascals, I was watching it one day and I said, you know what, the Rotary could do that in Chester. And talked to a few people in the Rotary Club back in 2021, 2022, and we said, if we're going to do this, it's going to take some time. So we took a year and a few months to plan it together and get it done. And we wrote down a lot of things that we could critiquing ourselves of this year that we can apply to next year as well. So the idea was a group effort from Rotary. And once we kind of kicked it off, everyone was very excited. But Little Rascals, short answer.
So once you were inspired by Spanky and Alfalfa and Darla and all those, you had to get people to actually race the cars, sponsors, the kits, businesses got involved. I mean, there were a ton of moving parts on this.
Yeah, so we actually had the kits come out of Canada, and the parts for it we had to order online. We had to order from the parts store over in Richburg. They had a special order some left-handed bolts for us to have our cars done. 3 groups ended up building their own cars. Those were some of our sponsors. The community really came together and had 18 teams. We were projected 12. So we really went out and above, and we were very happy with that. So.
All the feedback I heard from the very large crowd that showed up to watch today was terrific. You probably heard from some of them, but also some of the racers and the teams. Was that pretty universal?
It was. At first we were going to do every event head-to-head, and we noticed some racers were a little off balance coming down the hill, and the braking system was causing a little bit of squirm at the end, and we didn't want to put anybody in danger. So we elected with a time trial. So we had feedback to set it up for a laser time trial just for accuracy. A lot of races use those. And if we elect to do the time trial next year, we'll be doing that. No complaints on safety. There were some issues with just getting the cars lined up and ready. And so those are some of the things that we can improve in for next year. And especially if this event is going to be more than 18 cars, which we hope to get it up to 30. So we think adding those changes will benefit everybody involved.
And then there is the thought of next year. It took about 2 years to pull this together, but everybody was so jazzed about it and feels like this can really be a big draw for Chester, because you saw the crowd that showed up today. What is the plan for next year?
We'll be here in May. That's short end about it. We had a lot of things to do this year. You could see the start ramp, finish ramp. The start line, finish line, banner holders, the start ramp to actually run the event, and a lot of the cars that we built ourselves. I think we ended up building 13 cars ourselves. So we don't have to do that next year. Instead, we can just have those clubs update their own cars. We already have the start and finish ramps already ready, so we can focus on actually putting time into streamlining the process.
Already been down. How was it?
It was fun, but also scary because you couldn't hear anything with the helmet on.
Have you ever done anything like that before?
No.
What made you decide you wanted to give it a try?
Because I heard this is a new thing to do, and I heard it was gonna be fun, so I just tried it out.
Is it something you think you'll do again?
Yeah, I'll most definitely do it again.
Okay, good. Okay, now you have not gone yet, correct?
Well, I've done the test run, but
okay.
I haven't went yet.
Well, what was the test run like?
Well, it was kind of scary, but I wasn't. It was scary, but it was very fun at the same time.
Okay. What made you decide to give this a try?
Well, I heard about it too, and I just thought it'd be fun.
So you've never done anything like this before, like riding your bike down a big hill or anything?
Well, I've rode a bike down a big hill, but I've never been in a car with no engine going down a derby car.
Okay. And I know you've only done the one test run, but is it something you think you'd like to do again?
Yeah, most definitely.